Your dog just chewed up your favorite shoes. You walk into the room, and there it is. Head low, ears back, tail tucked. That unmistakable guilty look. But the real reason your dog makes that face is far stranger than guilt. It is not an apology. It is not shame. It is fear. The guilty look is one of the most misunderstood signals in the animal world. You see a dog who knows it did wrong, but scientists see something entirely different. They see an ancient survival reflex. A researcher named Alexandra Horowitz decided to test this. At Barnard College, she ran a simple experiment. She placed dogs in a room with a forbidden treat. The owners told their dogs to leave it. Then the owners left. Some dogs ate the treat anyway. Others obeyed. But here is the twist. Horowitz then told some owners their dog ate the treat, even when the dog had not. The owners returned and scolded their dogs. The dogs that were scolded displayed the guilty look, even the innocent ones, the ones who never touched the treat. Their heads dropped, their tails curled under, their eyes looked up in that same heartbreaking way. Meanwhile, dogs who actually disobeyed but were not scolded because their owners were told they were good showed no guilt at all. The look did not come from the misdeed. It came from the owner's anger. But later research revealed an even deeper layer, one that connects your living room to a wolf pack. Why would a dog evolve a look that mimics guilt so perfectly? Because the guilty look is not an apology. It is a suite of ancient appeasement signals, the same signals a wolf uses to survive. These are the same strategies wolves use in the wild. When a lower-ranking wolf approaches a dominant one, it lowers its head. It tucks its tail. It averts its direct gaze, then steals quick glances upward. The upward glance is a careful check. Is the dominant wolf still angry? Should I stay low or can I approach? Your dog is doing exactly this to you. This is not guilt, it is fear. But not the paralyzing fear of a prey animal. It is social fear, the fear of losing your place in the pack, the fear of being cast out. Dogs evolved from wolves over 15,000 years ago, or perhaps closer to 30,000 years according to some genetic studies. They traded the wild for your hearth. In doing so, they became exquisitely sensitive to human emotion. Their survival depended on reading us, on predicting our moods, on calming our anger before it escalated. Brian Hare, an evolutionary anthropologist at Duke University, discovered that dogs are uniquely skilled at reading human gestures. Even as puppies, they can follow a pointing finger better than wolves raised by humans. This is not an accident. It is their superpower. The guilty look is part of that superpower. It is the dog's way of telling you that it sees your anger. I'm not a threat. Here's the uncomfortable part. You might think you're teaching your dog right from wrong, but you are mostly teaching it to fear your tone of voice. When you scold your dog, you become a threat. Your raised voice, your stiff posture, they trigger an ancient alarm. The dog does not connect the punishment to the chewed shoe from 10 minutes ago. It connects it to your anger right now. So it throws up every appeasement signal it has, and then you stop yelling. Because that face is so pitiful, so effective. In that moment, you reward the guilty look. You calm down. You might even comfort the dog. The dog learns that when you are angry, that look makes you stop. It is not guilt. It is a learned conflict resolution tool. The next time your dog gives you that look, you will see it differently. You are not looking at a repentant child. You are looking at a skilled diplomat, one who has spent thousands of years learning how to live with a mercurial species. Your dog is not saying sorry. It is reading you. It is reading the tension in your shoulders, the tightness in your jaw, the subtle shift in your scent, because dogs can smell stress hormones. A study by Biagio Daniello at the University of Naples found that dogs can detect human fear and stress through scent alone. So before you even open your mouth, your dog knows you are angry and it prepares to survive your storm. This does not mean your dog does not love you. It means its love is different from yours. It means its world is built on status and safety. You are the center of that world. Your anger is an existential threat, and your dog will do almost anything to make you stop, including that heart-melting look. Researchers have found that punishment-based training can backfire. It often creates a more fearful dog, one that is more anxious, less trusting. The guilty look can become a chronic state. Some dogs live with that look on their faces permanently, not because they are always doing wrong, but because they are always afraid of doing wrong. This is a difficult truth for many owners. Patricia McConnell, an applied animal behaviorist, has written extensively about this. She describes the guilty look as a cutoff signal. It is a way for the dog to signal it is overwhelmed and needs you to back off. This is not a confession, it is a plea. In a wolf pack, appeasement signals prevent fights. They keep the pack cohesive. Without them, every disagreement would become a bloodbath. Your dog still thinks in these terms. When it destroys your shoe, it does not know it is a $90 shoe. It does not understand property or money. It was left alone, it was bored, it was anxious, and it chewed. Because chewing relieves stress. When you come home, the dog is happy. But then it sees your face. It reads your body. It smells your mood. And it does not connect your anger to the shoe. It connects it to the present moment. So it displays that look. And you think it is guilt, but it is not. Your dog can't feel guilty because it can't mentally replay the crime. It simply responds to your mood right now. So the guilty look is not guilt at all. It is a beautiful, ancient strategy, a strategy that signals submission and a plea to stay by your side. Tonight, when you come home to a chewed shoe and your dog gives you that look, the head droop, the eyes peeking up, do not see guilt, see fear, see a negotiation, see the wolf at the edge of the firelight, looking up at the alpha, doing whatever it takes to stay warm. Your dog's guilty look is not a confession. It is a survival strategy dressed in the mask you want to. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel. There's much more to discover.